What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today, and in this video I have another unboxing. Now this would have come out on Saturday, but USPS delayed the package by about a day, so it has arrived on Saturday instead of Friday, so this will be going out on Sunday. So, as I said in Friday's airport update, Aeroclassics announced a couple of new models that I really wanted, and I usually never order new Aeroclassics, just because most of the time they are not within my collecting criteria. But they decided to release a pair of A300 freighters. So I got the FedEx and UPS. There's only one of them in here. You'll find out which one that is here in a minute, unless if you've already seen the title and the thumbnail, which most of you probably already have. But yeah, it's one that I haven't really talked about that much, but it's always one of those models that I've just wanted, but I knew that, Phoenix and Aeroclassics, those are really the only two that have a functioning A300 mold. So, yeah. Hopefully this will satisfy me, so we'll see how this turns out. Let's open up the box. Alright, I have the order form in there. Just gotta check that, make sure that looks okay, which it is. Got a lot of packing peanuts in here. You take it out. And yep, this is it. This is the one I've been wanting. A FedEx Airbus A300 freighter, and this is with the current livery, so the current FedEx Express titles, which I've seen very many times over the course of my plane spotting career. And having one of these will be very essential for a lot of airports, including Sioux Falls, because we do get these fairly regularly along with the 7.5, which I do already have, but an A300 will be really nice to have. What's interesting about this box is that it says Asia Pacific up at the top, and I don't think FedEx A300s operate within that region. Maybe they do, but I wouldn't really know for sure. I've only seen these things within the continental United States, but maybe they send them out to like Asia Pacific and wherever else. I have seen like FedEx 7.5s go over to Europe. I think they have some out there, and then I think they had Canadian registered 757s at one point, but now I haven't really seen many of them, mostly cargo jet stuff. So yeah, with that out of the way, we'll go ahead and jump up to the studio and we will unbox the model. And here it is, the FedEx A300, still in the box, made by Aeroclassics. They don't have Aeroclassics branding, presumably for, I don't know, whatever reason it would be, maybe licensing stuff just so they don't get caught or whatever. I don't know for sure, but at the front we got the Asia Pacific titles up here, 1/400 scale, Airbus A300. At the bottom, we got the little disclaimer for it being an adult collectible model. Okay, here's the Aeroclassics branding. So on the left side, and on this side, I got a little barcode with the aircraft registration, which, interestingly enough, this is the last A300 that was built. I have not seen this one yet. It has visited Sioux Falls once that I can recall. And then on the top side, we have a little cool graphic here. So you got like little cockpit windows. Actually, no, I think that's the aircraft name. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, that's the aircraft name. They always give out aircraft names to all the FedEx aircraft. I think it's mostly of like children. FedEx Express titles, and then the registration, and then the purple tail back here. It looks like they've got a little thing there, a little advertisement maybe for Aeroclassics Direct, because that's where I bought it from. My first time buying from them. They're a pretty good store, I think. Definitely buy from them again. If they had more than just Aeroclassics stuff, but for Aeroclassics, they're pretty good. Yeah, nothing much else. And on the back, you got like a little map of the Asia Pacific region. So, China, Russia, Korea, Japan, all those places. I'm going to open this up. Oh, wow. That certainly looks pretty good. Throw the box there off to the side. The cradle comes off pretty nice. With the top plastic piece. I got one more layer down here, which seems like it's fused to the model maybe, or no, it's just kind of on the top there as well. And there we go. FedEx A300. And here she is, the FedEx A300 with the current FedEx Express titles made by Aeroclassics. Now, Aeroclassics has this tendency to get some of the colors a little too dark with a lot of these newer aircraft. I'm not sure what the deal is, but that's just kind of a recurring trend that I've noticed based off pictures I've seen, and then, other collectors getting these models and then pointing out that same issue. But overall, this model does look pretty nice. At the front, we got the cockpit windows, and then the aircraft name, I think it's Gabriel, I think. I'll pop up a little thing of text that'll say what it actually is, but if it's right, then nothing will show up. Got the World on Time titles, which should be a little more grayish. It looks black, like a darker gray, closer to black. The L1 door, and then got the cargo door there with the FedEx Express titles. This is a cradle mold, as you can probably tell by the wing seams, so not the newest mold in the world, but I think it's still pretty solid, so nothing wrong with that. Got the FedEx Express titles there on the engines, which look like they're sliding down a little bit. So kind of a minor QC issue there. I won't really nitpick on that too much. Got a lone window right there over the wings, and then the registration, 6902 Foxtrot Echo, and then the FedEx tail. So again, the red looks a little too dark. I'm kind of leaning more towards like a maroon color. The purple, that's kind of hard to tell for sure, because the purple's already dark enough as it is, but I think the purple looks okay. There's the underneath of the model there, so you got the gray underbelly, and then of course the part of the purple tail. The landing gear, the wheels do roll, but they're pretty fragile. They will fall off if you're not careful with them. If you roll them any more than like 6 inches across the table, they're probably going to fall off. And some other details up at the top there is a couple little bits of details there. Looks like a little beacon there. No antennas, because Aeroclassics, they don't really like to put antennas on these models. I'm not sure why. Yeah, that's really about it. There's a stand hole down there as well, so I could probably use this with my existing stands. But a very solid model, looks really good. Thankfully nothing broken, despite the fact that this model was delayed by a day from USPS for whatever reason. I'm not sure what the deal was with that, but at least I have the model in my hands and not broken. So it'll be very useful for all upcoming airport updates, and another model that I can check off the wish list that I still have yet to complete. A couple more models I need would be like a Delta Connection CRJ 200, Delta Connection Embraer 175 with the enhanced winglets, and then a American Eagle ERJ 170, 175 with those winglets as well, with both types of winglets, the smaller winglets and then the enhanced ones. So there's still quite a few models that I still need before I complete my true wish list, but this is another model that I can definitely check off that wish list. So thank you, Aeroclassics, for taking the time to make this model. Looks really nice. And also pretty cool that they chose the last A300 ever built. So this has been a freighter all its life. So with that being said, that is the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.